Hello, I'm Mike McCulloch. So today I'd like to talk about some experiments that have been done by Dr. Charles Buhler, who was an ex-leader of NASA's Electrostatics and Surface Physics Lab, and he then went on to found a company, Exodus Technologies, and he has been doing experiments using similar capacitors to the ones that Becker and Batt, Ivo, and myself with my team have been doing. And so I'd just like to point out that he's getting very similar results, which are also predicted by quantized inertia. So in what follows, I'm taking data from a presentation he gave on December 23rd, 2023 to Tim Ventura's APEC on one of their videos. And my information about this test is not 100% sure. Maybe he can contact me to confirm. But I think what he had was two plates with a dielectric between, and the plates were about 10 centimeters on the side, as far as I can tell. And he applied a potential difference of 3,600 volts across, and he tried various dielectrics between the plates, and he had a separation between the plates, which was much larger than the ones that we used, about 2.5 centimeters, according to the presentation. So according to a paper I published in 2018, this produces a force from quantized inertia, which is given by this formula here. So FQI is pi times epsilon, where epsilon is the permittivity of free space, times the area of the plate, times the voltage squared, divided by the distance between the plates squared. And if you put the values in here, so 0.1 for A, 3,600 for V, and 0.025 for D, you get a thrust of a predicted thrust by quantized inertia of 5.8 millinewtons, which is very close to what he saw. He was seeing about 4.5 millinewtons, as far as I can tell from the presentation. And then he also did some tests where, interestingly, he changed the dielectric that, so he, on one side of the, so he had the two plates, he had the dielectric between them. On one side he had one dielectric, on the other side he had another kind of dielectric. And he also saw a thrust from that. And if you go back to a paper I wrote on the M-drives and dielectrics in 2017, you can see that the formula I used to predict an M-drive with dielectrics in different positions along it was this one. And if you put the values in as best I can, you get a prediction for thrust of about 14 millinewtons, which is a bit further away, but I'm not very sure about what the dielectrics he used were, so this is just an illustration. But I hope you can see that the experiments that Charles Buhler has been doing are very similar in result to the ones that other capacitor tests have shown. And they can be predicted quite well by quantized inertia in quite a simple manner. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks again to all my Patreon supporters, it really means a lot. Okay, so I look forward to speaking to you next time. Goodbye.